Welcome, students. My name is Jane Kitty. Your instructor in INFS 1010 has asked me to guide you through the steps in editing your photograph so that the picture is perfectly framed inside the momentum profile. Since we will be working with the picture of Johnny Sanders, I thought I would bring in a special guest to show you how to do some simple picture editing.
Thanks, Kitty. I'm Johnny Sanders. I appreciate being here and the opportunity to show everyone what I learned about pictures in Momentum's profile. This is the original picture I wanted to use in my profile page. But after I uploaded it, this is how it appeared in Momentum. I wasn't pleased with the results. The biggest thing in the picture is my blue shirt. The top of my head is missing, and the picture is so small that I can't see the features of my face. From this experience, I figured out that when the profile picture is the size of a thumbnail, the face should be the center of the picture exclusive to everything else. This is an example of what I think a better profile picture for use in Momentum should look like. Let's take a look at some of the steps I used to frame my face so that it looks like this. To do this, we're going to use Microsoft Paint. MS Paint is an art program that comes along with Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10. The only other thing you'll need is a digital picture of yourself facing the camera. I'll be using my own picture in this demonstration, but you can easily follow what I do and apply the steps to your own digital photo. The first thing to do is launch Microsoft Paint. On your keyboard, depress the Windows logo key. It's the one near the space bar and has a wavy flag on it. While keeping the logo key depressed, quickly press and release the R key as if you were touching a hot iron. You can then release the logo key. The computer displays the Run dialog box. Type MS Paint and then click the OK button. Microsoft Paint appears on your screen. The second part of this procedure is to open your picture in Paint. The picture that I'll be using is named Johnny Sanders. Move your mouse pointer to the Paint ribbon located below the Paint title bar. Click on the Paint tab. The Paint tab is located to the left of the Home and View tabs. Its icon looks like a tiny replica of a file menu. In response, the pop-up File menu appears. On the File menu, click the Open option, and the Open dialog box appears. Click on the storage location where your picture is found, and then select your picture. Once the picture is selected, click on the Open button. In response, the picture opens and appears on your screen. The third part of this process is to select the picture and crop it. You will select an area from the top of your shoulders to an area slightly above the top of your head. Once the area has been selected, you will then crop the image and save it. Now, this is how it's done. On the Paint ribbon, click on the Home tab. This will verify that the options under the Home tab are accessible. In the Image group under the Home tab, click on the selection rectangle. Move your mouse pointer over your picture and observe that the cursor has changed to a selection marquee. Before we do this, however, I better explain something about this picture and what Momentum's profile page has been programmed to expect in a picture. If you examine a photo of your face, you will usually discover that the head is egg-shaped and taller than it is wide. However, the picture holder in Momentum only likes pictures that are in the shape of a perfect square. Consequently, when using the selection marquee in Paint, you have to make the picture's width the same as the picture's height. In my picture, I'm going to select the marquee to make a square box around my head. Moving the pointer to the top of my left shoulder, I click and drag to the top of my right shoulder and then up to an area slightly above my hair, and then I release the mouse. Notice that a dashed line indicates what has been selected. If you are not satisfied with the square you made, move your mouse pointer outside the selected area and then click to deselect that area. Experiment until you feel you have the best setup for your picture. After selecting the area, click Crop. Paint responds by cropping the image. The area outside the square you selected was cut out, and the new picture borders are the same size as the area that you selected with the marquee. The vertical and horizontal ruler lines will indicate the height and width of your picture. If your height and width are reasonably close, you should not have a problem with displaying your photo in Momentum. Click on the Paint ribbon, click on the Paint tab, select the Save As option, and when the Save As dialog box appears, save your cropped picture with a different name. By giving your edited picture a new name, the old picture is still preserved. Finally, exit Paint. You can exit Paint by clicking on the X in the upper right-hand corner. This concludes my demonstration on getting started framing your photo for Momentum's profile page. If you have any questions, be sure to ask your instructor. I'm sure he or she will be able to help you find an answer.